Good afternoon. It's a day in April. It's nice and sunny and warm, about 19 degrees Celsius. So we thought we would do a day paddle, maybe less than a half day, but we'll be out for a little while. So I thought I would show you what we're going to bring with us. It's me and my son. So obviously I'm wearing my PFD, and I've got all the the legally required safety equipment, and my PLB, personal locator beacon, knife. That's all on my life jacket, which I'm wearing. And of course, my paddling partner will be wearing his life jacket, splash pants, winter coat. The boat, Wildenress Systems Tandem Kayak. And so, quick look at my gear for this is just a day paddle. So I've got my paddle, and I've got my son's paddle, which can be my spare paddle if necessary. Required safety equipment's already in the boat. I've got a dry bag. It's mostly air in there, but it's got some dry clothes, mostly for the little guy, but there's actually a change of dry clothes in there for me as well. And it also has a down sleeping bag just in case we get wet or cold. I mean, it's unlikely. We're on a small river and we'll be staying, 20 feet from shore, but we've got that. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to stuff it way up in the bow, and it gives us a little bit more buoyancy in the bow. Okay, and this boat already has a watertight bulkhead in the stern. And then paddle float, bilge pump, and then winter coat, splash pants for my paddling partner. I've got pogies, I've got a helmet. I don't know, I bring the helmet because it's a good camera mount. And then I've got a bag of snacks, so that'll be, there's a can of grape pop in there for us to share, a couple of cans of club soda, some chocolate eggs because it's Easter weekend, and some snacks. Okay, so that's the gear I have for a day paddle. It's a lot of stuff for staying close to shore on a small river, but it's early in the season, so I'm bringing a few extra things. All right, let's put this boat in the water. Oh, and I'm gonna paddle with my paddle float inflated. Again, it's gonna be stuffed in the bow. I mean, the risk of capsizing with a 31-inch beam on this little river today is not great. We're pretty safe, but by stuffing the paddle float up forward, it gives a little bit of extra buoyancy because, like I mentioned, these Wildenress Systems Pamlicos don't have a watertight bulkhead in the bow, but we do have a big dry bag full of air up there, as well as my paddle float. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I got a GPS too. I like to bring my GPS just because I like to track my speed. I can't help it. I'm always curious how fast I'm going. Good job, bud. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Forest here is all flooded. Whoa, we just ran over a dock. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Could be. Hey, look what that is. Fishing rod. Yeah, that's right. Launches his boat with his garden tractor. Now that's enough to make me jealous. Yeah, it's a dock. Yeah, I gotta be careful not to hit it, but I'll show you. See? It's a dock, but it's underwater. The water's pretty close to that house, eh? See that, Oliver? Alright, bud. I'm going to paddle across the other side of the river now. So I need you to sit really still, okay? Until we're across. Yeah? I know. That's why I need you to stay still till we're across. Look how many docks this cottage has. That's a lot of docks, eh, bud? Look at them all. It's almost like a little mini marina. Yeah. Well, as soon as we go around this corner here, we'll be at our boat launch. That was a nice relaxing paddle. Average speed 2.3 knots, which is, you know, not bad really for one of these kind of shorter tandems being paddled solo. Well, not being paddled solo, but my paddling partner's asleep in the front. Which is which also says good things about this boat, that one would feel comfortable enough to have a nap while the boat was paddled along. That's our boat launch right ahead.